Alright, hello everybody. I think we should be good to go. I see a few people in chat. What is going on? Paradise Phil, Matt, Damien, Andras, Gene, Darius. What's up, everybody? Huge thing y'all could do to help me out is let me know how the audio sounds, both for myself and the game. I'm on a bit of a different setup when I do PTSs compared to my normal ones. So if my voice needs to go up or down, or if the game needs to go up or down, I would appreciate y'all letting me know. What's up, Story Mode? How you doing, man? I only have a limited amount of time that I was able to check out earlier. Seems pretty fun, but I need to get into it more. I don't have as much stuff as I normally do, because they've changed some of how you acquire the stuff on the PTS to test, and since I don't play on PC, I'm a little empty-handed, but we'll get to it for sure. Good to see you, though, man. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Abyss, so much for the kind words. EM, Nicholas, Ultimate, Helios, what's up? Tim, Country Boy, Chris, Taylor, Papa Joe. What's going on, everybody? Already got almost 100 people in here. Thanks, folks. Everybody saying sounds good. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let me quickly get this posted to Twitter. It's going to take me just a sec because my setup is super jank. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I don't want to go through that whole thing. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Try and adjust my mic here. Maybe I'll post a picture in the Discord of how how crazy of a setup I have whenever I do PTS streams. But anyway, we're here. Thank you all. Pardon the voice crack for tuning in. Thank you for the stream. Get to check it out secondhand. Hell yeah. I will do my best. As always when we're on the PTS, I will do my best to cover everything, but as we go through, people can let me know if there's stuff that I haven't checked out yet that they want to see. Nick and Jeanette, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for letting me know. Bartos, how's it going? Good to see you. Fives, what's up? Matt Kane, got everybody in here. Welcome in, folks. Already 135 people in the stream. Thank you for being here. We're going to check out all the new stuff for 223. We got new exotics, new gear set, all new set of modifiers. It should be good. Limitless with the 8-month member message. Thank you, dude. Hey, Rogue, so glad, so good to be able to catch a stream. Happy to have you, man. And thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. That means a lot. Thank you so much for the support. Radi as well. I hope I'm saying that right. Radi. Becoming a member, not just of Rogue Studios, but at the Heartlander tier. Thank you so much for that. Again, another reminder that I need to go and rename that tier, but thank you so much for that. That's incredibly generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be sure to go and update the outro for the videos ASAP. But welcome to the family, man. Thank you for supporting. What's up, Sebastian? We will be checking that out momentarily. Ramon, what's up, man? Peter, good to see you. Did you talk to Keener yet? I did. Slight spoilers for the end of the current season that we have, but we still have a good amount to check out. They smartly removed. You can't see Theo's thing here, so we don't know where the mission's going to be, which is good. I want it to be a surprise when that drops on the 11th. But how do you make a new character to use the new stuff? So they've changed how it works a little bit. You just get into any level 40 character on the PTS, and then you can grab these caches. If you don't have a level 40 character, I believe you can just use the Woney skip. If you just go to make a new agent and skip to Warlords, it should just put you right outside the White House with a blank template level 40 character. But yeah. 180 people. Again, thank you all so much for being here. We're going to check out a lot of stuff. 192, we're going to 200. If you have not yet and you do want to help support, it very much does so to hit the like button. Helps boost in the algorithm and all that stuff. Thanks for being here. Jesse, what's up? Derry said, can you tell us what has been done with the Lexington in regards to the nerf? So it's quite minor. All they did was reduce its damage effectiveness by about 1.1%, but they did also buff its reload speed. So I was listening to a video earlier this morning. Apparently it is still going to be like the best in-slot AR for just like raw sustained damage. I think it's the calculation. But just by a lower margin than it was before. So it'll be like 1% better than some of the other best options. What's up, Chase? I actually did that first thing when I got on earlier. That's kind of always my PTS rituals, to try and go and find secrets. I have not found any, surprisingly, because you would think there might be some leftover DLC stuff in here, but I have not yet found anything noteworthy. If anybody has, certainly let me know. But yeah, there was nothing in progression. There was nothing in leaderboards. I looked through all the incursion tabs and everything. So, yeah, nothing I've found so far. Road to 100K, let's go. Thank you, man. It is insane how quickly we have been growing lately. My video yesterday on the dev stream recap is my fastest, like, viewed and growing video ever. Has, like... well, it hasn't even been 24 hours. It's at like 45k views, which is wild. Also goes to show you how many people are still interested in the Division 2. Despite the numerous comments you'll find of disgruntled players saying no one plays the game. I'm not so sure. Found your channel over the weekend. I got Div 2 on sale. I've been loving the game, the atmosphere, and most importantly, the loot. Been craving this since I dropped Destiny 2. Good to have you. I don't know if it's Dosis. Yeah, doses, maybe. Anyway, glad you're enjoying the game, man. Welcome to the community here. Happy to have you. We're checking out the new season today because they put up a public test server to let you preview and give feedback on some of the stuff before it comes out. So what I'm using right here is the new exotic MP7. It has a crazy effect, as you can see. Like I don't know if those are lasers pointing from each of the barrels, but that's what it looks like. Actually, I should probably turn off the modifier while we're testing this initial stuff. We'll turn that back on later. There's always... I don't know the right order to do this in. There's always so many things. What's up, Costas? No, this is the public test server. The full update is going to launch on February 25th on all platforms, so in a little under a month. What's up, Jinxie? I was looking for you in DZ South yesterday, no luck. I unfortunately was not able to play, which I was very sad about, but I spent the first like 6-7 hours of my day watching the dev stream and making those 2 videos, and then I had to go and tackle some other obligations. So unfortunately I was unable to get in there, but hopefully someone got lucky. Yeah, I think you're right, Matt. Now that I look at it here, it's this one laser that spins on that thing. Yeah, so this is the Oxpecker. This is the new exotic MP7, presumably going to be on the season pass for your 6 season 3. Interesting premise. Well, you can see the mods there: 50 optimal range, 15% crit chance, and 15 headshot. I'm not sure why they gave the headshot. I'd rather have crit damage there, personally. But the talent is Symbiosis, where while you have a shield deployed, you lose shield health at a rate of 10% per second. Your shield receives repairs of 25% of the damage dealt by the weapon. So if we put on... I have a shield on. You'll see it's going to tick down on its own. But as I deal damage, it goes back up. So in theory, if you were to run this, say, with Striker, and you put on some shield health mods, in theory you have an unkillable shield. I mean, we'll have to test that out. But you can see while I'm shooting how quickly it goes back up, and this is just on a, you know, unoptimized Hunter's Fury build. So that's a potential contender there for some interesting builds. What's up, Scott? I don't know about every single gear and weapon edition. That's a lot of stuff, but as always, I will cover as many things in videos over this coming weekend and while the PTS is here that I can. or things that I find noteworthy. That's typically what I try and go for. Some people churn out video after video. I don't quite have that capacity in me, at least with how I produce my stuff, but I look for the things that I think are most noteworthy, and I try and report on those for sure. So there will be things coming. Buzz said stash space on February 25th. Yes, and if I look in here, I have 350. It's gone up, so I don't own the year one pass on this PC account. I do on my main account, so I'm getting the 50 from owning Warlords. So it's at 350 right now in the PTS. But yeah, the stash space edition is in this update. If your theory is correct, couple that with Vigilance, it might make it real deadly. Yeah, because Vigilance doesn't deactivate when your shield gets hit, right? I'm pretty sure. By the way, 311 people in the stream. Welcome in, folks. Thank you for being here. We're just getting started. We're going to look at a ton of stuff today. We're on the TU-23 PTS. So that's the first one there. Again, we got a bunch of stuff to look at. This is one of the new named weapons. There's an RPK and an FAL. They come with Perfect Pressure Point, which amplifies weapon damage by 15% to enemies under status effects. The normal version, which you can then get on any weapon, is 10%. So we got that. We got let's look at the new brand set. The Shiny Monkey Gear comes with 15 skill duration, 5 skill efficiency, and 52% repair skills. I've seen a lot of people saying that this is going to be like the new Empress, just because you can get skill efficiency easier. I forget if Empress right now is at 5, or did they keep it at 8 or 10? I don't remember. But this will be a good source of skill efficiency for sure. We then have the new gear set, which is Refactor. This I want to check out this stream a good bit if we can. Because I've already seen a lot of people saying that this has the potential to be pretty good, and I think I agree. Because it deals with giving you skill damage, and then you receive repairs of 10% of the damage you've dealt by your skills. Your allies receive repairs of 20%. So it's like a self-healing skill build, a lifesteal skill build, if you will. But it also then affects your teammates, which could be really good in a legendary or something like that, in theory at least. Right, if you have a good amount of damage, you drop that. In many ways, I would think in a lot of content, it would replace the role of a dedicated healer, because someone who's running that could potentially still deal a decent amount of damage with their skills while passively healing the group, which could be enough depending on what content you're doing. So we've got that one to check out. RogueGold, did they talk about obtaining the Ouroboros somewhere else? They have not. The raid exotics and the Ouroboros for now, from what we know, are staying to their sources. So that was gear set, brand set. We also have 2 new exotic gear items. This is one of them, Smoke Screen. On armor break, drop a smoke bomb at your feet. This is the one that I was quite excited for. It also has a specific PvP variant, where the smoke bomb gives you pulse resist and hides your nameplate, kind of like system corruption. Whereas the PvE version just conceals you from enemies. So if we put it on, you can actually see it right here. Oh. It did it when I was in here earlier. But we can wear it in the open world and test it out there too. I think the values for this might need to be tweaked. Like 3 seconds for a 40-second cooldown might be a bit too weak. But I think the potential of this effect could be really solid. Absolutely. And then the other one is Birdie's Quick Fix Pack, which I've seen a lot of people not hating on, but just saying they don't think it's going to be that good. I kind of beg to differ. And again, I was checking out some community reactions of the past 24 hours to this stuff, and I've seen a few people saying the same thing. Like, you get 50% additional revive speed. You get less of the debuff timer for when you're weakened, so that if you were to go down again, you just instantly die. So that's less of a risk. And upon reviving someone, you then get 50% damage resistance to yourself and that person. And you can overcharge if you're at tier 6. The one thing that I don't know, and that we will try and test out maybe, is to see if this works with a revive hive. Because if so, running like a tier 6 Revive Hive build and you're giving out damage resistance could be kind of good. I could also see that being pretty solid with this set, because if you're at tier 6, maybe you run like a Reinforce or Chem Launcher, and then you run a Striker Drone, and that's healing up people even more. I don't know. I could see this being solid in Legendary for sure. Jay Barney, what's going on, man? How's it going, Paulo? Good to see you. Quick question, not related to the game. Any reason why you don't stream on Twitch? Partially just haven't looked into it. / I don't know. Yeah, just haven't. But additionally, there's part of me that's like, you know, my audience is on here. I don't know if going to Twitch would really be beneficial for anybody other than myself, and I care more about keeping the folks who want to see my stuff in one place, you know. Partially that, and then partially, yeah, I'm just pretty inept with all this streaming and tech stuff, so that would probably be a lot to figure out to set that up on there and or try and multi-stream. Okay, so is that most of the new gear? I think so. Again, we'll obviously be putting all the stuff into gameplay. We're just doing a quick overview right now. We also then have access, I need to leave the shooting range, to this season's modifiers, which I've seen a lot of people say they're a lot more excited for or open to compared to last season's. So it's called Rogue Momentum. And by getting kills or doing certain things in gameplay, you progress a gauge or a bar, and you can see the percentages there correlate to different buffs. So you go from calculated, swift, ruthless, savage, and unstoppable. You get more and more benefits as that goes up that benefit both weapons and skills. And then at the final tier, among other things, you get skill overcharge. So if you maintain the top of that bar, you could keep yourself at essentially a permanent overcharge. I didn't actually mean to change that. Let's go back. Actually, this works. I can put it on a red. There we go. So you can see the bars on the left side of my HUD. I could also activate my active mod, but we'll wait on that. So if I get a kill, you'll see it starts to fill up. And the more kills you do and the more things you do in gameplay, it's going to fill up. It will go down over time, but you can stem that by sprinting. I think for activating a pulse are like two of the main ways. Also, of course, some of the active mods fit into that. So once we fill this up more and more and more, so you see I'm getting some of these buffs now. My movement speed's a bit faster. I'm getting extra damage, extra reload speed, extra rate of fire. So it's a pretty cool concept. This one I made a little build for already, and before we move on to checking out some of the new gear set stuff, I say we go try this out in gameplay just so I can show you guys, because this is what I was able to construct this morning. Oh, I need to swap this. The only problem, and I apologize in advance, I don't have any exotics other than the new ones. The problem with not having, like, staying up to date with a character on the PTS or on PC is that you get obviously none of that progress, and there used to be a cache that gave you every exotic and gear set, but they took that away, so I don't actually have a way to get any of the existing exotics. Hopefully that doesn't hinder us too much in testing. But yeah, I'm a bit limited just to whatever blueprints. They do have a blueprint cache, fortunately, that I'm able to use somewhat. But yeah, but anyway, let's go try this out. What do we want to use it on? We can go, I like No Hope Hotel. Let's go over there. 400 people in the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here and checking this out. I appreciate your time. Postman's in the chat. What's up, dude? Mac HD, I just recently got back into Div 2 after years away, and your videos helped me get back up to date. Thanks for that. You're very welcome. Welcome back. Happy they helped out. Don't mind me getting stuck on a table there. And thanks for jumping in the stream. Hope you're enjoying the game after all that time away. Alright, so we'll see if I take these guys on. We're going to start filling up that bar. Now, I should have showed some of the active and passive mods probably before we... I think we can do that after we kill these guys, maybe? Yeah, so before we jump in there. For the active mods, you have Overdrive, which instantly maxes out that bar. But once it's over, your gain is then temporarily reduced. I don't know if it resets you. That's something I would want to test out because that has the potential to be really good. Tactical Supremacy then doubles the effectiveness of all your passive modifiers, but you can't gain momentum while you're doing that. And if you activate it at the top tier, it will reset your progress. So you probably want to do it around like 75-80%. And you can extend it with certain kills. Vendetta is super weird. I don't think I'm going to use this one. It's like if you get kills with primary weapons, skills, and pistols, you get different bonuses, but if you don't do it, you get penalized. I don't think that one sounds that appealing to me. A lot of these passive mods deal with skills. You can see Seeker Mines deal double damage to blacklisted enemies, Striker Drone damage increase, explosive kill buffs, shield stuff, decoy stuff. There's a few revolving around crits that I'm using right now. And I'm also buffing my shield health, because why not? Trey with the $2 donation. What is that, man? Very good to see you. He said, yo, 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 how are all you beautiful people? TGIF. Hey, TGI PTS. Can't say PTSD. That's the wrong implication. I was going to say PTSD. Anyway. What's up, man? Thank you so much for the $2. Appreciate you. Zombie Pyro as well. Coming back as a Rogue Studios member. Thank you, Zombie. Very good to see you. And thank you for supporting as always. That's very kind of you. Alright, quick water break before I run into this control point. So, I didn't have the Dark Winter, but I did the best I could by running a regular Vector with Killer. So we have that and the Oxpecker as our options here. But let's start getting this going. So, if you watch the bar... So I got a ton of stuff for just that one ad. I'm guessing because he was an elite. I don't fully... It'll take us a while, obviously, to learn all this stuff and figure out how they calculate it. But I'm moving a bit faster. I'm also taking a lot of... Okay. I was trying to get by and cover the kit. Ouch. I probably should have just done my usual tactic of running up here before shooting. Because now they're all just gonna shoot down on me. Yeah, get out of the way there. My shield health is increased by 100% because of that passive mod. Well, this is a terrible spot to be in. Maybe I chose a bad control point to test this. Also, I could swap to the Oxpecker to heal the shield while we're doing that, so that hopefully it doesn't die. Alright, there we go. At least got up here. Let me call the allies in. Because what's really fun is when you fill up the bar, because then you get permanent overcharge. And obviously the most amount of weapon and skill damage buffs. So I think we might be there now. Yeah. I'm zooming around. Got a whole lot of damage. I think in theory, my shield should be overcharged, which would mean it's immune. Wait, let's see. Shoot it, boss. Shoot it. Oh, maybe I'm not at the full... I'm gonna have to learn, like, the bar stuff there. But here, let's heal the shield using this. Oh, he dropped me... Oh, that's for a quest. Lame. Yeah, you see the shield is healing up by using the SMG. And we're zooming. Ooh. That didn't go well. So yeah, as with last season's modifiers, there's going to be a lot of intricacies and interesting little interactions to discover, and it'll take us a while to like perfect this stuff, but at face value, this seems to be a little bit more of an open-ended modifier set, specifically because it works with skills as well and all that stuff. By the way, I see things happening in chat. I'm so sorry. Let me get to that in just a moment. I will not miss the donations. Thank you, guys. And as is always the case in these PTS streams, folks, I'm not going to be able to see every single chat, but if I miss your question or request to test something out, feel free to resend it later on. I'm not intentionally missing anything. There's just a lot of stuff coming through. So let's try popping the active, which just doubles the effectiveness of all of our passive mods. So which ones do I have? I have like a healing one with crits. My shield would have even more health. And what's the last one? Oh, I gain more momentum, which actually wouldn't be that beneficial with this because it's paused anyway. Yeah, so that's that one. Okay, let me scroll up in here. Where's my cursor? I know how to computer. Ethan Vargas with the $5, third super in a stream. Thank you so much, my friend. He said, morning, sir. How's everything looking today in the PTS? So far, so good. We're really just getting into it. We're checking out the modifiers, but I really want to check out the new gear set and all that stuff, so we will get to it. But Ethan, thank you for the 5, man. That's very generous. Hodor as well with the $5. I'm going to refrain from making Game of Thrones jokes, but said, hey, Rogue, I also got back into Division off your videos. Are you making a video for the big 3 farm since it was ARs yesterday? Unfortunately, I missed it. I mean, I knew it was there, but I was saying it a few minutes ago, I spent the first like 7 hours of my day watching the dev stream and making those 2 videos on that and the patch notes, and I then had to go and do other boring real life obligations. So unfortunately I did not get in there yesterday when it was in South, but I always try to catch them when they're here, so there will be another one soon for sure. But thank you for the 5, man. That's very generous. And joining up to Rogue Studios. Thank you so much, dude. That's very kind. I hope you're enjoying your time back in Division like you were saying. But thank you for both of those. That's very kind. So yeah, that is an overview of the modifiers. What's up, Exposed? Yeah, I wasn't using the SMG a ton there because it doesn't have an inherent damage talent. It's more just about the shield stuff. So yeah. But anyway, we got that. I figure I should probably open these in case I were to get an exotic, since I literally have none. I can save that headshot damage roll. So I'm thinking we check out the gear set next. I farmed for about 4 hours and got 9 exotics. Luck was on point yesterday. Nice, dude. Yeah, 9 is a pretty solid haul. Smoke bomb, apparently they are programmed to sense where you've gone once you become invisible, so it's really not as good as it should be. Wait, Postman, what hum? Is it my mic? Unfortunately, I'm using a different mic than I normally do for my other stream for reasons. Yeah, let's switch over to, well, here, let me save those really quickly. I don't want that, I want library. Mostly when you aren't speaking. It's also partially my fault because here, let me do something real quick. There we go. I think that might make it a little bit better. I forgot to add a gate filter in OBS. Let me know if that's better, Postman. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking out some library stats, because why not? So, yeah, let's do the skill build. We're going to use the chest piece, because that adds buffs up that part. Okay, people are saying it's better. That's good. Yeah, I apologize for the lessened quality than my normal videos or streams, but when I'm doing dual PC stuff, it's a little tougher. You think me and my friend can two-man Dark Hours? I don't. It might be technically possible. I'm not sure. You'd have to look up world record YouTube videos, but raids are intended, like, mechanic-wise for 8 people. There's ways to do it with less, but it gets pretty darn tough. Okay, what are good pieces to fill in for my other 2 skills here? Again, I don't have any exotics, unfortunately. I don't think I want to use that one. I don't forget what all these come with, so we're going to craft these. I'm seeing solo. Well, yeah, it's potentially possible, but unless you're like a, you know, you got to be a very dedicated player to figure out how to how to do that stuff. Evie, if you are able to do it, send me a video on Twitter. I would love to see it. Well, Twitter won't let you send videos, but you know what I mean. Okay, one of these 2 might be good to run. Calculated. Calculated might not be bad, because I think the only limiter with this gear set is the lack of skill haste, and a lot of our rolls are going to want to be for skill damage so we can get the healing going. So let's try it with this. I just won't have enough for... Ideally, I might run Ninja Bike, and then do 2 Empress, 3 Refactor, but I don't have Ninja Bike. I try farming it. Yeah, let's run that. For some reason, the gear set comes with... Some of it comes with skill tier, some with armor. I don't know if that's intended, because it is technically kind of a hybrid piece. But I don't know. Drifter, what's up? How's the new season going? By the way, first time here. Well, thank you for being here. Happy to have you. So far, so good. We're really just getting into checking stuff out. But the modifiers seem really fun. Seems like there's a lot of potential with some of the gear as well, so we're gonna get into it. Pedro with the $9.99. Thank you, dude. Wanted to show some support on here. Wanted to say you're amazing for keeping the community informed on what to expect from the game. I appreciate that very much, man. I'm doing motions with my hands like you can see me. But anyway, thank you so much for that. That's very generous. And you are more than welcome. It's my pleasure. I'm just continually overjoyed that people choose to tune in and watch. So thank you so much, dude. All right, where is Empress? Here we go. Shade Raptor, what's up, man? I do look forward to trying out the healing skill DPS gear set. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Okay, that should be good. Someone, I feel like I saw a post of someone saying that apparently status effects right now are not counting for the healing, which would be kind of weird, since the two-piece of this gear set is status effects, so I would be inclined to think that's a bug. But I don't know. If it's not, they shouldn't give you status. That would seem weird to me. What's up, Chris? Just got back into the game. A lot of new stuff. I feel a bit lost. I wish I had easier access to send you this link right now in the chat. I'm not going to try it because of my setup, but if you search on my channel, or you can just search in the YouTube bar, RogueGold Division 2, like, new or returning player guide. I put one out just at the start of this current season that we have in the live game, and that has helped a lot of people out, at least based on the comments. People are saying that that's really helped them out to get reacquainted with the game again. So if you're able to, I'd really recommend watching that video to get up to speed on some stuff, and I provide more links and resources in there. So that might help you out. Peter, I appreciate you saying that, man. Yeah, I mean, when I watch, streams on Twitch or whatever, and there's ads every, like, other second, then you feel like you're missing out on stuff that's happening in the stream. That's, like, my least favorite thing, so I don't want to try and recreate that experience here if I can help it. Plus, I mean, given how many... Oh. Sad. Can we get a Delta counter in the corner? That's one so far. If I can avoid that, I will. Plus, with how generous people are in here, I think it more than makes up for it. Pedro becoming a Heartlander tier member. Thank you so much. What is that, already 2-in-1 stream? That's very kind of you, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting what I do. I doubly now need to make sure I go and update the outro later today. Thank you so much for that. Your Memento St. Elmo's build is still my favorite to use. Memento and St. Elmo's. Is that the striker one with Obliterate? I typically run it with an Eagle Bearer, but yeah, it's plenty good with Elmo's too. Either way, glad you like it. Oh my goodness.
Safe area entered.
We have a ton of gifteds flooding in. I didn't even see there was 2 of them. Alright, this is going to be a bit more janky than usual, because again, I'm not on my normal setup, but let me quickly scroll over here. Proven Gamer, Tricky, thank you, man, and Postman with 10 and 20 gifted memberships respectively. Thank you guys so much. That is too kind. I'm going to quickly shout these out, and then we're going to test more stuff. Darius, Regular, Underage, Music, Gaming, Jesse, Gain, Radioactive, Arcane, King, Dean, AB Knight, what's up, man? Lenexa, Phoenix, Aj, Danny, Andrew, Darko, Jason. I'm losing my spot. Okay, Tay, JT, Daniel, Notorious, T, Noble, Quicksand, Calibria, Dark, Starseed, Sam, Proven with another... Oh my... Guys, what are you doing? What is happening right now? Good lord. Firstly, Hodor upgraded to a Heartlander tier. Thank you, my friend. For just joining up as a member. That is too kind. Tricky with another 20 gifted. Dwayne coming up. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Hodor and Dwayne, thank you both so much for joining up as members. I appreciate you supporting very much. Tricky with the now 30 gifted memberships, and Postman with the 20. All 4 of you guys, thank you so much. That is incredibly kind. I can't even shout out all these names that are getting gifted, but if any of the 50 people or whatever that just got gifted memberships, if you're here in the stream, please drop a thank you to the 2 very generous gentlemen that did that. Welcome to Rogue Studios. You get badges, you get emotes, you get all the good stuff. All of you guys, thank you so much for your generosity. That is more than kind. Tricky said, no one outgifts me. Goodness me. Okay. Sorry, to try and get back to showing the 500 people in here what's up with the new update. By the way, 500 is insane. Thank you guys for hanging out. Zombie with the 5. Thank you so much. That I'm still addicted to my Bighorn 3-piece Umbra gear set Picaro's mask of the same brand. Or 50 round mag for the Bighorn is gross. I need to make a good Bighorn build on live because I haven't done that, I think, since the update, since Year 6 Season 2 started. But Zombie, thank you for the 5. Very generous, on top of resubbing as a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness. What's up, Joey? Thank you for making this your first stream. And yeah, we have a pretty special little community here that continually decides to shower me with generosity. It's very kind of everybody. I just come on here and talk about my favorite game, and people decide to do awesome stuff like that. So thank you guys so much, truly. Let me try and not disappoint everybody else watching, and we'll keep on we'll keep on testing here. Biost. Hope I'm not saying that wrong, but this is set to drop on February 25th. That is the launch date for the new season. So this will be the one and only PTS phase because they're going to prep it for that release. Okay, I've now missed my intended click here 4 times. There we go. So yeah, February 25th is the launch date. Kozik, what's up, my dude? How's the update? So far, so good. We have yet to, get into everything. But things are seeming pretty fun. I mean, at the end of the day, it's unfortunately going to be another update with no major content, right? I think what we're all super, super waiting for is the DLC, which they announced will not be coming with this season. So, yeah, that's something that we're all going to have in the back of our minds, is that this is still not going to bring any major new content to try out. But in terms of keeping the game fresh and fun to play with new stuff, it seems like there's going to be a decent amount of offerings here. I am curious to see what kind of, if any, replayability Master brings to the game. I mean, obviously it's not going to be it's not going to be an experience that's changing every time you play it, but if that gives us a few weeks of something new to learn and run, I think that'll be beneficial for sure. All right, let's throw on. So this is what I've got now. We got 4 of the new gear set. 2-piece of Empress with Calculated, because I'm hoping that'll help negate some of the lack of skill haste bonuses on here. Oh, I don't have anything to roll. Okay, hang on, we're gonna have to craft a little bit. Let's quickly get some good. Thanks for pushing me out of my menu, JTF. Okay, we got skill damage there. So I need these. I need everything except chest piece for skill damage and a skill tier. Alright, bear with me here. This is the less glamour side of the PTS when you actually have to get the stuff to test it out. It's too bad they don't have an item spawner where you just be like, give me this to test, and they do. Okay, skill damage. I said I don't need chest. Empress holster. Skill haste and repair. Skill damage, perfect. Harrison, what's up? Finally caught a stream. Hope the recommendations or videos helped you. If you're talking about the post, it's kind of funny because I think a lot of people, and it's totally my fault, I worded it poorly. A lot of people misinterpreted what I was trying to say on there. What I was saying was that I had a singular new idea, which was to take community hot takes and reactions and then react to those in a video of my own. But there were a ton of, I think everybody read the first line of that and thought I was saying I'm looking for like a ton of new ideas, which they're not bad. I mean, I'll certainly keep those around for future reference, absolutely. But it was funny because I totally blundered my wording of that and people took it the wrong way. But appreciate you making it to the stream, man. Thank you for being here. E1 currently, yeah, it looks like it's half blue, half yellow, which is interesting, and I don't know if they're doing that by gear type. If it's like every mask will be yellow, but every glove will be blue. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, Empress gloves. .8, that's fine. Steck, yes you can. The only caveat to that is that you will sometimes get objectives for like seasonal progress that tell you to clear certain control points, and at that point the only way to then make it hostile again would be to reset them all, to my knowledge. Unless it automatically does that one, but I don't think so. So yes you can, but you might block yourself out from some progression if you're never changing that, you know what I mean? Alright. Skill damage. We'll just do this one. I didn't do chest, but we can do backpack. The swag pack. I like how the new brain set is the shiny monkey gear. I don't know where they came up with that name, but that's kind of funny. Alright, we got that, knee pads. Oh, that's the new one, we'll save that. Chris, what's up with yourself? What's going on, Zero? Quick question. It shouldn't matter which pieces have the blue cores in your DZ Slayer build, right? Correct. And that the same goes for any build in the game, right? It does not matter where your stat rolls are. They count the exact same regardless of where they are on a build. It's just a matter of how many you have in total and what the percentages are adding up to. So yeah, feel free to swap around the armor rolls, crit rolls, wherever you can get them. But as should always be kept in mind, you also certainly don't have to do the same distribution that I did. Everybody has different preferences. Some people like the 4 and 2, some people want 5 and 1, some people want 3 and 3. Totally up to you. Alright, we saved all of those. Let's now roll this onto here. So we got skill damage. Right, that already had skill damage. This has status. Oh, I should probably craft a better one of those. We'll do that. Roll this onto here. Okay. Let's just go get a better battery pack real quickly. What's up, Gray Fox? I'm actually going to try it out right now. It'll be my first time seeing it. We're making a build for it as we speak. Those are the only 2 yellow rolls I don't need. Just need skill haste or damage so I can roll the other one. Again, the two I don't need. Fantastic. Alright. You can use that. Get rid of the rest of the stuff. Question is, what kind of mods do I have? Oh, yeah, skill haste. Good. So again, keep in mind that pretty much everything I'm running on this PTS is unoptimized because I don't have all of the usual stuff that I do on my main account, but hopefully it's at least a good representation of how some of these things are going to do. So we have all that. We can mod up my gun for a bit of stats. I also don't have Technician, which sucks, but we'll do our best. Yeah, what is the best thing to run? Well, I guess Demolitionist gives you explosive damage, right? Yeah, so let's... Oh, I could use the mortar turret in theory, if I wanted. So you guys tell me, based off of this, what skill should I run on this? Would it be better with the capacitor? Probably Jet. Only problem is I don't have it. I have none of the existing exotics on this character, unfortunately, and they've made it in this PTS, so there's no way to get them without farming them, so I'll be unable to test the capacitor with this right now. But yeah, what skills do you guys think I should run on here? Are you able to try out the Provocator on the PTS? Nuclear, I don't know if it might be in the loot pool. It's in the expertise table, but I don't know. I would have to probably farm it, but we can try that. That'd be kind of fun. Admin Nova in that chat. What's up, man? Marius, what does PTS mean? It stands for Public Test Server. So they put a public test server up of the new update before the update comes out so that players can give feedback and all that. So if you own the game on PTS, you can download it for free. But it stands for Public Test Server. A lot of people are saying Mortar. 3 Refractor, Ninja, China, and Grupo. Yeah, that'd probably be good. Turret and Drone. Turret Explosive Sticky. Alright, let's do Mortar and a Striker Drone. Because I want something with a bit more of a consistent damage output to see how that influences the healing. I'd be kind of curious to see how it works with like an Oxidizer too. But let's run Mortar for one of them. And then, and of course we can try different ones. We're not locked to these. And here's the other question. Do you guys want to see this build first with modifiers or without? Because we can do it either way. If you play on PC, you'll have all the stuff you have on your main character. Problem is, since I don't play on PC, I don't have anything. So it's really, I'm at the mercy of whatever they allow you to pick up for free. What's up, Echo? We tried the MP7 so far, the Oxpecker, and it seems interesting. Definitely some potential for like an invincible shield kind of build. The other two we have not done in gameplay yet, but we will get there. Most people are saying with, so we'll do it, and we can... that's true. Okay, people are saying without first and then do it with, so we'll turn them off. Someone said, what are the new exotics? We have the Oxpecker MP7, which comes with like a shield healing talent. We have Birdie's Quick, I can say it fast. Birdie's Quick Fix Pack, which gives you bonuses to reviving. You get like damage resistance to you and the person you revive, and you can overcharge yourself. And then we have gloves, which drop a smoke bomb when your armor breaks. This is the one I want to try out a lot later. So we will do that. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, skill mods. Damage. Can I craft? Just let me see really quickly. We're getting maximum benefit here. Oh no, I have to do random ones. Oh, hang on. Hang on, let's do this. Why not? Try and get the most out of it. Yeah, Jet, it looks even crazier in gameplay. We'll put it on again later, but the, like, laser on it spins around and has a crazy little effect. Alright, we're about to go into gameplay with the new gear set here. By the way, 520 people. 520 people right now here watching the stream. Thank you all so much for being here. That's amazing. 2 extra bombs. Can I just get, like, flat damage? Thank you. I just had to ask for it. I don't know what slots these are going to go in, but we'll just grab a few and see how many we can put in. Health. Perfect. I wonder if Foundry heals the damage done by Oxpecker. Dalton, I'm down to test that out later. I'm down. Extra mortar. Oh, that's nice. Damage. Yes, Chris, we will. Let's do that next. We'll test out the skill stuff and then we'll go on to the gloves. Cervantix, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching it. Karn, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Alright, that should be enough mods. Let's see if we can slot those in 2 places. Guess we'll do that. Duration. Damage. 8.2 and 8.9. Alright. So we're doing it without modifiers. Let's hit up a control point, question mark. I don't, unfortunately, Clark. I have none of the existing exotics. Which sucks because normally PTSs will give you access to those. There'll be a cache that you can grab that has them all in there. But it's not here anymore, so unfortunately I don't have any exotics other than the new ones. But someone was asking about the Provocator. It'd be funny. Where is it targeted chess pieces right now? We'll have to run DCD later and see if we could get lucky with a Provocator drop. That'd be kind of hilarious. Test it out on here before it shows up in the live game in a week and a half. Oh. So obviously this, we won't see the healing yet because I haven't have damage taken. So the interesting thing about this gear set is that it doesn't actually, the talent doesn't actually buff your skill damage at all. It's just about the healing. So what I actually need to do is get hit a little bit, then pop into cover, and see what it looks like. I mean, in theory, you would then want to play really aggressively, and that's why I think it could pair really well with this in Legendary. Because if you can take a lot of damage, revive, and dish out some to heal even more, that could be an interesting playstyle. So let's pop over here and see. I'll drop this here, maybe. Let's get shot up a bit. Y'all can shoot me. Anybody? Somebody? Please? It's always when you want to get hit. Oh! Hold on. Did y'all see how much I just got healed for? Because okay, my drone is dead right now. Okay, okay, this is good. I almost didn't. Oh shoot! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Damn it! Hold on, that healing seemed very potent. I need to not get cut up by a. Let's see, maybe outcasts are not good if they're gonna send those things out. What's a good spot I could test this? I'm trying to think of like a good control control suns? True suns. Control point. Let's go right here. They won't send out things to cut me up. Wonder if repair skills would affect that heal. I don't think so, because it's a talent-based thing, so it'd be like the incoming repair bug a few years ago, which they fixed up. I think, at least. Alright, hang on. We're going to switch to True Suns. Nicholas, what's up? I am doing quite well. Aside from my voice apparently not wanting to cooperate with today's stream. No, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Alright, let's get damaged here. And then hopefully I can safely pop into cover. Because let's do it without... I'm not going to pop my drone at first. I just want to see the turret. And then we'll see how the drone does. So here, let's do it this way. Just put this guy right here. Y'all can shoot me. Okay. Armor all the way back up from one mortar hit. Try and get these guys flanking real quick. Damage me again. Getting hit there. Now if we pop the turret's gone, now it's just my drone. And you can see how quickly it's healing me up. Like, I'm actively getting shot, and I have 6 skill tiers of this. How is that 10%? I wonder if that's... I don't want to say it. I wonder if that's bugged. Because the gear set says you only get 10% of the damage. But to be fair, I mean, what is the damage I'm doing? 63. So I wonder what the math is, because I should only be getting receiver pairs of 10% of the damage dealt by your skills. I wonder how it's calculating damage, because in theory that would be less than 10,000. And I have 700,000 armor, but every hit is giving me a ton. Your chest piece. Oh, true. I did forget about that. Yes, we're using the chest, so it's actually at 25 for ourselves. But still, 25 of 70 would be... I mean, maybe. The mortar does 3 million, so 25% would be close to my whole bar. So maybe it is. Maybe that is accurate. And again, I'm basically just doing an out-of-cover skill build here. That one didn't count for some reason. Oh, someone said try Stinger Hive. Darn it, that's a good idea. Okay, Stinger Hive counts for explosive damage too, so that actually works with Demolitionist. Let's swap that real quick. Try that on the boss that comes out. Hang on, I just want to get the boss to spawn. We're gonna have the harmony on too. Okay, leader detected right here. So you can shoot me. Gonna get rid of the drone. Come on, guys. Shoot me a little bit. They're all just very scared. I would be too after seeing that gear set. Someone, please. It's always when you want to die that you just take no damage. Okay, perfect. Oh! Instant heal. Absolutely instant heal. Wow. This is something. This is something indeed. I really wish I had Ninja Bike now so I could rock I could rock some of the stuff there. Now I'm curious. Okay, I'm gonna let them kill me. Now I'm curious if I do actually, well, let's see. If I'm trying to die, how long do I stay alive? Well, now the drone wasn't hitting anybody. Okay, now let's turn on modifiers, and I want to see, like, how strong can we really make this? That's what I'm thinking, Postman. Legendaries just got so much easier. How would it work in PvP? PvP stats? I don't know if it changes. Yeah, it's the same. But your skills do way less damage in PvP. So we can actually, let's test it out right now, because it'll work the same on the NPCs. Since the damage on skills gets reduced in PvP, I would hope that calculates in, because otherwise this will be pretty broken. Oh. Gotta transfer. In theory, this should be a lot less potent in here. Well, let's find out.
Hostile phaser drone detected. Rogue agent nearby.
Chance that this might get nerfed? You never know. I mean, here's the thing to keep in mind. And the devs have said this on multiple occasions. They sometimes will add stuff to the PTS that they know is too strong, but they're really just trying to get feedback so it can land in the right place. So, you know, everybody should always take what they see in a PTS with a grain of salt. Okay, so now my drone is out. Okay, that seems a little bit more in line. Let's see, let's do it again with my stinger. Okay, so it's still very strong, but you can tell it's a little bit less potent. Yeah. Which, to be fair, if I'm beaming a 6-tier player, they're going to die pretty quickly. But this is quite good. And because the gear set has no damage aspect to the talent, I'd say that's a good thing. So it stays a little bit more in line that way. Niner Nation, it does work for your group. In fact, it heals your group members even more. So that's actually, sorry, now that I think about it, that will be the part of this that is problematic in PvP, is if you have a tank build and somebody's sitting in the back hitting you with a skill. Sorry, I wasn't actually thinking about that component of it. That will be broken. We might have to give some feedback on that. The stealth part I'm not too worried about in PvP, but the group part, yes. Now I want to turn modifiers on and, like, roll into a legendary and see how we do. Let's turn these on. I'm not sure what's happening there. Passive mod, that's not a passive modifier, though. Question mark? There we go. Yeah, let's do overdrive just so we can, like, get the maximum benefit right away. We have this one that increases the striker drone's damage. So let's run that. Let's unequip these ones. So let's see, for legendary, Arch, no, I just don't have any progress on PC. So my account has no shade levels or expertise things or anything like that. That's my own limitation. Chad is fighting over what platform I'm playing on. I'm playing on PC. That is the only platform that you can access the PTS on. Normally I play on Xbox, but this is my only option for this. Okay, what skills do I want for legendary? I'm gonna keep this striker drone probably. And what kind of bonuses do I get for skills? Just skill damage, reload speed, rate of fire. But if we get the maximum, then we get skill overcharge, which would be sick. No, I have my graphics turned down significantly for streaming. I have like 50% resolution scale and low graphics on everything. Low, 50. Deflector shield? Does that wait. Wait. Would this count? Does the deflector shield count as a damaging skill? Hey, Postman, be nice. It's a 970. Everyone's saying yes, it does. Oh my goodness. Hang on here. Now, if we put on the shield one, where we get shields, base health is increased, and we do kills with skills double. Oh, that would be really good. Reduce the cooldown. Oh, explosive. Never mind. Heals 5% of your maximum armor when you. I don't need that. Yeah, let's do. What was this one? Hold on. Before we go into a legendary, let me just try this at a regular. Actually, let's roll into DCD with this because I want to see if we get lucky and grab the provocator. That would be really funny. For sure, exposed. We can do that. I was actually trying that one this morning before I streamed, and yes, with that mod, you can catch them on fire. It's kind of fun. You can do like a fun ignited build with that. Let's see this in action real quick. Okay. Well, oh, I forgot I actually need like a decent pistol for this. Somebody shoot me. So it's not. It does not count. Which kind of makes sense because I feel like you would be able to keep yourself alive forever doing that. So that one might not actually work. But so if we're not going to run that, I'm kind of curious about this one. Blinding up to 2 enemies. I'm kind of curious how this would do. Just for fun. Let's see how the decoy blast works. Because obviously, again, I don't have access to, like, most of the best stuff in here. So there's a way higher potential you could do with this. So let's do that. That blinded those two over there. And it gave me momentum for that. So my striker drone has less duration, but more damage based on that one passive. We blinded him with the decoy thing. That's a pretty cool passive. That's going to be really useful in legendaries and stuff, I think. So we're getting higher and higher amounts of
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
this. Will status effect ticks heal you? I heard someone say no, but I've not tried it myself, so we need to test that out for sure. Oh, I'm dead. Ooh, got spared. What is the... Okay, hang on. How do I lose stacks of this?
See what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority
Momentum decays over time. That's all it says. Paused when you sprint or use pulse. Oh, and then what's the cooldown on my decoy thing? There's no cooldown? Wow. Okay. This will be your solo legendary build? It could very well be. I totally just ran into those guys and did not look at what enemies there were. Glad I lived.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Someone said, would a status effect tick heal you? What could I test that with? Because, like, a sticky bomb's gonna... Well, I might not kill them right away. Let's try it.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decon
I would just need to be taking, like, consistent damage. Rid of him first. Okay. So now if I... Oh, the burn is healing me. Oh, it does work. So whoever I read that from was wrong. Was that on Reddit? Someone was like, it doesn't work with statuses. Yes, it does. So this would even be an even better status build because you get 15% status from the two-piece. There's so many possibilities with this. Alright, I say we just run through with this build for fun for the rest of this, see how it goes. Bring in the provocator, and then we'll test out a legendary. That's what I really want to do, just to see. Obviously, I'm far from optimized. You could go way further than this than I have it set up right now. So, by the way, then we could also pop our active mod to instantly max out the bar. So I get full bonuses, my skills are overcharged, all that. There's more guys coming out. This is pretty fun. Like the modifiers in combination with this too. So overcharge lasts for the entire duration of that. Now my... Oh, overdrive is... I thought overdrive would reset your bar when it was done, but it's just ticking down from the top. Dang. Oh, don't die. Ooh, the toxin there almost killed me. Skill meta incoming this season? Question mark.
I guess you could call that clean.
Have you been able to check out any of the new exotics yet? Yeah, we looked at the MP7 earlier, but for sure we'll circle back around to everything else. We're gonna get to everything. It just takes a while to fully test some of these things out. So now I'm at the maximum, so stuff is overcharged. They should be. Yeah, you can see it on the thing. That is one of the craziest things, I think, is the potential ability to stay permanently, not permanently, but for an extended duration overcharged using the
If they haven't been
modifier.
disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Nuclear, I don't think Riot Foam will work because it has to damage. That's like the one condition, is that you have to be dealing damage with the skill for it to heal you. So it's not just a status, but it has to, that's why fire was working, because fire is burning and damaging them. And again, this is what, like, keep in mind, guys, I have no expertise on my skills or weapons. I have no... I should have shade levels at least. It says I don't in the corner, but I think they do.
The outcasts are using blood
Let me make sure.
symptomatic.
Yeah, so I do have all my shade bonuses.
Doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right,
But there's a lot I could... And none of my pieces are min-maxed.
destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Alright, as soon as we're done with this, we're going into a legendary. And I want to see what happens there. There he is. Oh. That was... Wow, guys, I can't believe I hit that crazy shot with my sticky bomb. Oh. Didn't mean to roll back into a thing there. But it doesn't matter because I heal up instantly. Yeah, this is... I did not... When I read this, like, I thought it had potential. I didn't know it was going to be this good. Oh.
Agent vital signs 0.
Maybe I spoke too soon. No, that was kind of my fault. I ran right into a explosive barrel. Point is, this works very well. I want to go to Legendary. Do we have the things that I would want for that? Decoy. Yeah, so let's switch this back to a decoy. No, I might need 2 damaging skills if I'm going to solo a... Let's see. What could I run instead of this? Seeker Mind deals double damage. Explosive kills reduce the cooldown. I could potentially run Mortar again. Player drones that are destroyed or dismantled apply a shock to 2 nearby enemies. Ooh, that would actually be good for the drone that I'm sending in there. Let's run that. Let's run that, and then I'll put Mortar back on. And we'll do District, because that's the classic one to try. True, Invoke, I've not. Let's do this first, and then I will try that. What if you use the Veil mask and use the Jammer Pulse, the Vial mask? Unfortunately, I don't have the Vial to try out. I don't have it on this character for the PTS. I I don't think the vial would work because you have to be dealing damage with a skill. But if somebody has it, they should test that out. All right, let's switch to legendary.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
So my drone, if it gets destroyed or I dismantle it, it will shock nearby enemies, and if we do enough damage, then we get overcharge. If we're getting enough kills. Oh, did I put that in a bad spot? There we go. Is my drone in there? I can't see. But again, because this is the gear set gives us status effects, stuff like the bleed from the turret is at least being increased. Now I want to try if I destroy the drone. It shocked those two. You can see. I don't want to mortar myself. Ugh. Sorry, I'm not a very experienced skill player, so my aiming with this might be a little novice. But I mean, yeah, and in theory, if I'm just going through a legendary really slowly, I could do a lot with this. I want to find, where can I place this that's a little bit better? Can I aim it up here? I'm trying to make it so I can actually hit most of the... This is going to be insane in conflict. Yeah, I think PvP, this will need to be adjusted a little bit. I'm going to activate overdrive. So now I have tier 6. Oh. Sad. Again, disclaimer, I'm nowhere near an experienced legendary player, but I think that has potential. I mean, obviously on heroic stuff it did, as we saw, but even on doing legendaries. How's the new MP7? Solid for keeping a shield alive. I mean, because it doesn't have a damage talent, I don't think it's going to be like a top pick for stuff, but you could absolutely make like a specialized thing there. Okay, the last thing we wanted to try out with this was the oxidizer, and then we will move on to try a few other things. Let me just save this so I have it. Is there an activity here? Yeah, let's go get shot right here. Just try it with the oxidizer. Albert, it's because I don't have it on this account, unfortunately. They used to let you get all of the exotics on the PTS, but I have access to none of them right now, so a capacitor would probably make this even better.
We got TIC. You're dead. Hostiles on the flank. On the flank. On your dick.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
So, oh, I ran right. I forgot you can damage yourself by it. Whoops. Moderate heal on that. That's decent. What does the bag talent do for the gear set? So yeah, the chest piece just increases the overall healing. The backpack seems less good to me, at least. I mean, if you're solo, it could be good. So it's while you're at full armor, repairs from the thing will provide you bonus armor up to 40% of your total. Does not apply to allies. So in theory, if you wanted to run like an actual armor skill hybrid of this could be decent. But yeah, for group content, this is the chess piece is the way to go. Is there a chance to see what the journey requirements for the new season are? Totally. We can take a peek at that. I'm almost done with tier 1 just by doing it. So yeah, the big question was if they were going to make this less grindy this season. Eliminate 500 hostiles. This is tier 3, by the way. Hostiles with headshots, double kills, explosive kills, pretty standard. This starts to incorporate more of the modifier stuff. Frenzied hostiles, double kills, explosives, prevent momentum decay. A lot of these will happen passively, like this will happen a ton passively. Headshot kills to boost momentum. Reach momentum tier 5. Again, that'll happen pretty quickly. Eliminate blacklisted hostiles. Eliminate hostiles using skills. Use one of the passive mods. So, up to you guys if you think this is better or worse than last season's. They said their objective was to make it a little bit less overtly grindy. But, there you go. Correct, Tantrum. The new season does not launch until the 25th, but we are on the PTS right now, which has all of the stuff from it that we can test out. Mav.
Good, Agent.
Do I have my salute equipped? Blah blah, they confirmed on Twitter that that's a placeholder. There's an all-new mask that'll be at the end of the journey. So, the Carmine will not be the reward again. Alright, let's put on the, let's try the smoke gloves, shall we? And I'm trying to think what a good build would be to run with that. Again, I don't have any of this stuff like previously set up. What's a PTS? Is it like a beta? Sort of. It stands for public test server. So they put all the stuff there for people to go on and test it out if they want to. They can give feedback, they can report bugs, they can do all that sort of stuff. It's really just to try and refine an update before it launches in full. One thing that's annoying, I can't, unless I was just not seeing it before, I don't think I can craft Striker. Yeah, I can't. I can do Heartbreaker. But I don't know what to. I can do Umbra, I guess, as well. Should we do like 6 red Umbra with the gloves and see how we do? It's all good, Tantrum. And yeah, honestly, I forget to elaborate on what PTS means a lot of the time, even in my own videos. So that's a good, good reminder. Notorious, what's going on, man? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, let's try Umbra, maybe. I mean, really, we just need anything that's... Well, I guess I have Hunter's Fury already. I could do that, too. Yeah, let's try that, actually. We'll put that on. I'll get a Hunter's Fury mask. And this might actually work well. By the way, guys, can't thank you enough for hanging out in the stream. We have had well over 550 people for the last, like, I don't know, 45 minutes, hour. Thank you very much for giving me your time as we check out the new stuff here. Which one was the mask? There we go. And that reminds me, we will check out the burn pulse, whoever was asking about that. Because that's why I had a Night Watcher on. So, we have the gloves. Let's swap some of these things quick. I think we'll keep Overdrive, because that's just a really strong pick. We'll do those two in the shield, I guess. So, really, we just want to see how the gloves work. Let's just go out here. Ghost Fox, what's up? I am doing fantastic, Notorious. No way I couldn't be with so many people hanging out in the stream or checking out the new update. It's a good day. What was I just saying? There was a thought in my brain and now it's gone. But we have the gloves on, so we're going to run out in the middle, lose our armor. So again, just so we know what we're looking at. The talent on this one is smoke screen, so on armor break you drop a smoke bomb, concealing you from enemies for 3 seconds. So let's try it out. I'm just going to run right in here. And once my armor breaks, smoke cloud. Apparently they can't... Oh, and wow, your armor actually starts to come back. You exit from combat. I'm a fan. That's kind of cool. That's kind of sick. Yeah, really, exactly like a hunter. I mean, in many ways, that's almost like having another Unbreakable. Because, I mean, you have to actually, you know, be in a situation and spot where you can move. But if it puts you out of combat too, so you start to regen, that's really solid. So the cooldown is now gone. If we go back here again. Bomb. I have the buff. Armor starts to come back and I have time to get away. I think that's kind of cool. Perfect for Umbra. It really could be because you could... Yeah, it is because you could go into cover, come back out. Oh, we might have to go make that build really quickly. I see we got a DM from sorta in the stream. Sorata, sorry, not sorta. Here, I'm just running around. Yeah, let's go make Umber really quick and try that out. Now that I think about that synergy, that would be pretty good. We got Mr. Splinter Shield in the chat. What's up, dude? Sounds good, Shade Raptor. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. Good to see you as always. That's a Hunter's Fury rework? No, they've not changed Hunter's Fury. What we were looking at just then is the talent of these new exotic gloves. The Exodus gloves. I did try to re-roll these, just so everyone knows, and the stats did not change. So it seems to be locked with armor, crit chance, and hazard protection. Hello from Australia. What's up, Barzan? Thanks for tuning in. Let's go to Umbra. Weapon damage, weapon handling. What would be 2 other good non-exotic pieces I could use? Oh, you know what? This is perfect. We'll put on the pulse thing. And I already have foxes, which would be good. What shirt is your character wearing? I will check for you right after this. Been watching for years, first time seeing alive. What's up, Craig? Thank you for being here. I know we're live on a Friday. Hopefully that means a few more people are able to jump in than the usual Tuesday slot, or some different people, since obviously everyone's got their weekly schedules. Since the gear set has strong healing, would you say this makes future initiative obsolete? Well, the thing to remember is that I have very little armor, or I had on that build, right? In theory, if I'm using what am I trying to say? Like a full tank build, if someone like that was on your group, it might still take a little bit for that healing to tick up on their bar. So Future is still going to dish out more direct and instant heals, but in terms of like group utility, I think that Refactor could be kind of good. I'm trying to get some crit damage, but that's fine. Did I get another one? Okay. And then we run the gloves. And then if I run something with Vigilance, since I'm going to be popping out of cover, or out of sight, I should say. What gun do I want to run? I don't have the Lexington, unfortunately. I don't have... Actually, with Umbra, I would love to run an AK. Let's do that. Miguel, I still need to try that one out. I'll probably need to jump into some group content. I think it will be strong, but I have not yet tried it. Derpy, what's up? Rogue family, good to see you. Shame about the Lexington nerf. Yeah, but likely no one's really going to feel it. It's about a 1% decrease, so in gameplay it's still going to feel pretty much exactly the same. Alright, perfect. Do we know why the DLC is delayed? All they said is that they just need a bit more time to finish it up and polish it. Ooh, I don't have an extended mag? That might be a problem. 762. Shoot. Alright, maybe not the AK. What's a good gun I could run on Umbra? People are asking about the Lexington in chat. They decreased its base damage from like 49,800 to, or 49,600 to 48,800. So the base damage went down by a tiny bit. The reload speed went up, just like with everything else. But the base damage went down by a tiny bit. M4? Yeah, I guess that's probably just, we'll just do that. Oh, I got the new talent on there. Damage to armor. Let's just go with that. I don't really want to roll these over and over. We got the new talent of pressure point on here, which gives you amplified weapon damage to status affected enemies. Yeah, I have nothing to save there. What do we have? Close and personal. Pressure point nearsighted. On Umbra, I would probably want Optimist or Killer would be even better. Alright, hang on. Hang on here. Thank you, Roger. What's the highest expertise you can get now? Whatever the maximum was last season, I would assume it has gone up by 1, but I don't know for sure. We got an Optimist. Oh, I have to go save it. Force. I did see some people post it yesterday, Camille. Thank you, though. Yeah, I'm down to try that out, too. We can go do the first scout. I'll save the new talent as well, because why not? What is that icon? It's a thumbs down. I guess pressure point with your thumb? Sure. Okay, let's put killer onto here, unless I got a better roll. I didn't actually look. Out of cover. Now how do I compare? There we go. Sure. Oh, was that you, Camille? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Well, firstly, let me say now, not in person, but with my own voice, thank you very much for the generosity there. The blueprint needed like one more of each of the little components, so I'm farming those in relics. But I almost have it. Thank you again for being so generous with that. I think it said I can craft the full extended mag here. $600 people in the stream. Thank you guys so much. We're constructing this build real quick to try out what we just saw. Okay, what are we sitting at now for crit chance? We're over the cap. We need a new backpack. Take some away there. I can't craft Fenris for some reason. Nor Sombra. I could do Perfect Vigilance with Prov, but I don't think that's necessarily worth it over... Yeah, let's just do Walker then, if I can't do Sombra or Fenris. Again, as with everything else we're looking at during the stream, this stuff is not optimized. We're on a pretty basic character here. I got Vigilance, but I want to see if I can get a crit damage crit chance roll, maybe. Splinter's working lurking. Well, I appreciate you being here. We've got 11 billion vaulted relics. I'm just mad that my whole plan was to do another Warframe video. Like, I was literally ready to record one on Wednesday when they dropped the PTS delay stuff, and now there's just like endless division things to cover, so eventually I will be able to get back to to Warframe. But I did start to get some of that progress done. Thank you, Bacon. 630 people now. How are we still going up? That is insane. All right, now we're at 52 crit chance. Perfect. So we will just put the rest into crit damage. Well, we have one chance mod, maybe? Yeah. Then put the rest into damage. Oh, I thought I had a higher one. I guess not. Okay, when we go up in max stacks, then that'll be like, yeah, almost 200% crit damage. We have killer. And then on the mod... Oh, I'm so stupid. I just said I was going to run this instead. Okay, hang on. hang on. We want... I don't know if I care about Reaper Scan. This one is cool because the pulse can apply burn to them. We'll try it with this way first, and then without Night Watcher, and then if we want to change, we can. I'll run a decoy for sure. And then I guess we can just... We'll put this on to gain more momentum. Although, I guess I'm now not running a pulse. Whatever. There might not be a good one here. Instead. Okay, this is what we're trying. We're going to run really aggressive with Umbra so that the thing pops, and then we'll run back into cover. Let's just do American history, because that'll get us the scout done. And we'll see how that goes.
Hostile control point nearby.
Alright, water break, and let me read chat. Echo said, I know True Patriot isn't getting the rework this season. What do you want to see with True Patriot? I mean, its functionality is already there. I think it just needs more stats, right, to compete with the current stuff. That's what I would think. I also think I saw some people say, like, increase the time in which it flips between the bonuses. I don't think it needs, like, a huge reinventive change. It really just needs to be a bit better, you know? You streaming the PTS tomorrow? Probably not. This is probably going to be my only PTS stream, but I will be doing a bunch of videos for sure. You need a high-level account to screw around on. That's very kind of you. If I do, I'll let you know. I won't fully decline that offer. Thank you for the generosity, man. What's up, Wolf? I don't think it's not quite the same as a Hunter one, but it's pretty close. We're about to look at it right now. Someone asked what the shirt is. It is the Agent Dunn shirt of blue quality. All right, let's go. So we're playing aggressive Umbra. Where are my modifiers on? Yes. Because as soon as we lose our armor, we'll get the smoke bomb, and we can do that. Starting to get some movement speed from the modifier. LLJ, thank you very much for the kind words.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
I might not even lose my armor. I do have one blue, which I'm going to have to keep because that's from the exotic.
Active terminal detected.
I'm just going to play as aggressively as possible, and we'll see how we do.
Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
But here, Wolf, we'll proc it once right here just so you can see it. I'll let these guys shoot me. Oh, I don't know why I threw that. I'm not going to go down. So it pops that. You then get out of combat for a second. And then it's right back to it. So it's pretty cool. I threw my hive because for some reason my brain said you're going to go down and you don't want to get revived. But obviously you don't go down. That's the whole point of the exotic.
Main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
Let's see, this is a good point where... So they lost me, now I'm gonna run over here. I got behind them. It's handy. Oh, did I roll? Oh, I did roll the backpack. Okay, good. I was like, I better have actually put vigilance on here.
Immediate medical.
Yeah, I don't know now that I'm seeing how it works. Because before people were talking about they should buff the cooldown time. That might be a little bit busted. Because it's quite strong now in the fact that you can just pretty much escape death every 40 seconds. And the fact that you leave combat when the thing procs gets you healing. So, I don't know if it actually needs a buff, to be honest. I hope the effect works with rogues and hunters. I don't see why it wouldn't. It should. We could hop into a countdown and try it there.
Reinforcements.
Zoom. I like how movement speed is just built into the modifier of the season, because persistence was my favorite part of this season's modifiers. Smoke. I run up here. Drop that. If I destroy it, he'll be blinded. Too easy. I'm not even having the you keep the stacks of the momentum modifier super easily. I'm not even having to pop the active one. Whoops. Oh, but I got a bit too aggressive there. Let's see, what's chat saying? Grinding countdown? Alright, I will after this. Might actually want to grind Umbra now. Lady Death is going to be fun with the new modifiers. I doubt you'll be able to stack the movement speed. I would be surprised if you could, because traditionally having too much movement speed is a server issue.
Serious trauma.
But I don't know. Yeah, this is heroic. Watching this reminds what I hate about Umbra. Fully buffed, it's terrific. Unbuffed, it's painfully weak. Well, but it's not too hard to pop into cover, and I mean, it's a really good opportunity when you do pop the smoke cloud to go into that. Next season's climax mission, do you think we'll get an exotic tied to that as well, like the Provocator? I would assume so. I wouldn't be shocked if the new, because we're testing 3 exotics right now in the PTS, I wouldn't be shocked if one of the, either these gloves or the backpack are the reward for next season's climax. Because otherwise I don't know where that 3rd exotic is going. I don't think there's going to be 3 on the season pass. You know? But I don't know that for certain. Do they get blinded by the decoy? Does that happen when it just expires as well? Oh, when destroyed or deactivated. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be...
Umbra rifle. Yeah, you can make a really strong PvE rifle build with this for sure. Go ahead, see if I care that you break my armor. You don't know where I am. Who's left? I can't even see through my own smoke. This is one of the most, like, again, it's not, like, meta in terms of offering tons and tons of damage, but this has got to be one of the more creative and unique exotic armor pieces that we've seen in a little while. It's fun. Get my Umber stacks back up really quick.
They're trying to break through.
What the hell is going on here? Put these fuckers down!
Yeah, it is really cool that you actually exit combat when the smoke pops. Oh, it's thick too. I didn't even see there was someone in there.
Vital signs critical.
Alright, I gotta be careful here. Dude, the fact that that blinding thing is a 40-meter radius is kind of crazy. Ow.
Agent down. Agent deceased.
There we go. So that completes our the first scout of the season as well. Well, the first objective, I should say, within it.
In the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also
We got season pass XP for that, but that's disabled in this. Scout activity completed. Oh, I actually didn't listen to this thing.
Agent, Cassandra left you a message in East Mall.
Okay, nothing crazy. This gives me a really good idea with Ninja Bike. Backpack with a new brand set. Throw the decoy in a group of enemies and blind them. And well, the one thing is that it is limited to only impacting two targets. So that's, I would say, it's the one thing that holds it back a little bit. All right. What else do we want to see, people? Oh, yes, in Countdown. Sorry, we did say we were going to do that. Let's check it out. I'll put on challenging. No, I have no doubt that it's going to work against a hunter too, but let's find out.
Communication relay offline.
The True Sons have triggered a lockdown at the plant. They've been taking over infrastructure to lend...
Postman, take care, my guy. As always, thank you for the
They control this
gifteds and the generosity, man. We'll talk soon, I'm sure.
We need to remove the virus from the control servers and restore comms.
Since you exit out of combat, could you switch loadouts?
Emergency lockdown protocol.
If you were, like, super quick with it, maybe.
Lockdown.
But you only have 3 seconds before you re-enter. People on PC with, like, crazy macros might be able to. Alright, let's see. Yep, he doesn't know where I am. He starts walking away. I love that. And even now he doesn't know where I am. Wasn't he just shooting over there?
System curtailed.
Because I haven't popped up yet? Hang on, now I'm curious. Because I'm in combat. Nobody with the $9.99. Thank you, dude. Thanks for streaming the PTS just for a bit at work. Oh, just on for a bit at work. Yeah, he doesn't know where I am. Look at that. You're very welcome, man. Thank you so much for the 10. That is very generous and kind of you. Thank you, my guy, and thank you for taking your brief time at work to tune in. Yeah, look at, he doesn't know where I am. But we can do it again. Smoke. He's walking away. Then he retargets once it goes off. We finally have one of the hunter's abilities to throw back at him. Oh, and he destroyed my decoy and he got blinded. Well, that's sweet. Alright, I think that's most of what we wanted to see there. Anonymous Peanut with the 5 gifted. Thank you, dude. Going to Ludus. Hope I'm saying that right. E1, General, Dean, and JD. Welcome to Rogue Studios. If you're here, please drop Anonymous a thank you in the chat. That's very kind of him. Anonymous Peanut, as always, man. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for the generosity. I mean, I'm looking at my stats on here. 60 new members this stream. All because of Anonymous and everybody else's hugely generous gifteds and the few people that joined up. Thank you guys so much. This stream has been amazing. Truly. Wonder if more fire rate makes the laser on the new SMG spin faster. That would be hilarious. I doubt it, but that would be super funny. What else, folks? Is there anything else that we really want to test out while we're live here? We have the backpack, which I could try and like matchmake for something quick. Just see how that works. Let's see if we get a hit for anything. This is what the backpack looks like. The little camera moves around, which is funny. Frankie Jr. with the 5 as well. Thank you. Jeremy also said, love watching your streams while I'm working and playing the game at the same time. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Frankie, thank you for the 5 too. Going to Bacon, Alex, Noble, Slavo, and Go Gadget. Again, if y'all are here, Bacon already did. Please drop Frankie a thank you. Frankie, that is very kind. Both you and Anonymous doing that. Thank you for supporting what I do. It truly means a lot. Dwayne, take it easy. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, people said the pulse. We will do that for sure. Random activity. Okay, whatever. We can pretty much guess what the backpack's gonna do, and I'll be sure to test that one on my own time as well. So this is initially what I set up for the pulse with the Night Watcher. I think of this I have, yeah, just about 60 crit chance. So we should run this instead of Overdrive, because Overdrive almost seems like overkill to me, because you get it really quickly anyway. So this is the one people want to see, where up to 4 enemies affected by pulse will now receive a burn, and you get extra momentum for everybody that's affected. The patch notes said that it is a 50% chance. This I don't really care that much about, the blacklist mark, because if we look at what that does, when you hit them, you just get You get bonus momentum, 10% weapon handling, and crit chance when killed. But if they hit you, then your momentum is slowed. I don't really need extra crit chance, so I'd rather run the other 2 crit ones. Oh, I want this instead. There we go. And then when we pop our thing, this will all be doubled. So more enemies will get burned. And I'll get 0.3% armor per hit, per crit hit. Plasma did not yet, but that is a good point. We will try Foundry with the SMG as well. How's the new modifier set so far? Pretty fun. That's what we've mostly been doing the last little bit here. And they are quite fun. Let's see, we're doing pulse and more close range. We can just run out to this one. Excuse me. Pig, what's up? If someone was looking to get back into the game, where would you start? Been a few years since I played. I would start at RogueGold's Noon Returning Player Guide. No. If you are looking for some guidance on like trying to figure out what has been added to the game since you last played, I would recommend you look up the Noon Returning Player Guide that I made not too long ago. A lot of the comments there have said that helped them get reacclimated with things. But specifically in-game, I always recommend the Countdown game mode. It's really populated. You can almost always matchmake and find people in there. It's a very quick session based thing. You get a ton of loot. You can choose your own target loot. It's the one up here in the corner. So you can pick whatever category you want for whatever you're trying to farm. And yeah, it's a really good, easy like way to ease back into the game, you know? Frankie with another 10. Thank you so much. Going to Red Viper, Trey, Obsolete, Guy, Terry, Nemesis, Brian, Shark, E-Man, and The Menace. Thank you, Frankie. That is super, super kind of you. And those 10 people, again, like I've said, if you were here in the chat, please drop and thank you for the gifted membership. To everybody who has joined Rogue Studios this stream, which I'm seeing on my screen now, 75 new joins because of all these generous gifteds. You know, to now get access to, you have a badge next to your name. You get emotes you can use here in the chat and on the video comments. And if you want to join our Discord server, you can link your YouTube account and get some access in there as well. But thank you so much, Frankie. Alright, here we go. Oh, I should probably put on a pulse since that was the whole thing we were doing. I'll do a shield and a pulse, why not? Actually, no, I don't want a shield, because we're going to do it later with the other thing. We'll keep this strictly run and gun. No problem, Byron. So we activate the pulse. You can see 2 ads in there got burned. Oh. Rough start. So I activated my tactical mod there, which now means that all these are double as effective. Those 2 got burned again back there. So it has a really long range. This might have actually not been the best one for me to go to. But I get the pulse so often with Night Watcher. Look, I burned all those guys out there. Why is it only doing ones far away, I wonder? I wonder if my tactical increases the range as well, and that's what's... Oh, there we go. It shows 2 of them right there. So every pulse I send out is targeting enemies to burn like that. That one got it. I'm hoping they don't spawn above me. He said as they spawn above him. So many ads right here. They spawn behind me again. I put myself in a very bad spot here, but y'all get the idea of what that what that does. Again, if I were on my main account and had actual max stats and expertise, I'd be doing a little bit better. Does your Discord have room for PS5 players? Absolutely, yeah. We have, I mean, the server's for everybody. But then, yeah, we have LFG channels for every platform. Trey with another $2. Thank you, dude. Many new Treys in the server, no longer only the one. Well, I'm sorry, dude. You got people challenging your namesake. There've been a lot of, recently there's somebody who's making accounts trying to be me joining, and it's super hilarious to see everybody roast them in the welcome feed. Trey, thank you though, again for the 2. Very kind, man. What's the info on Master Mission and Exotic Chest drop chance? They confirmed yesterday in the stream that the first time you play it and complete it on Master, it is a 100% chance you will get it guaranteed. But it is not, like originally thought, it is not required to do Master. You can farm lower difficulties and get it, but it will be a lower chance. They didn't yet give details on what those chances will be, but that is what we know. So you can see every time I'm hitting a pulse like that, guy got burned. People are getting burned all over the place.
Serious trauma detected.
Again, my build is not perfect for what I'm doing here, but hopefully you guys get the idea of what's going on. What? I'm really just trying to run and gun and survive up here.
Armored hostile detected.
The burn seems to be like slightly delayed. You'll send the pulse out and then it decides who's getting it. But it's pretty fun, like with Night Watcher. And I wonder, someone in the chat was saying to run this with Ignited. That would probably be pretty good. Ow.
Trauma detected.
Oh, that was not fair. Everything was already dead.
Agent incapacitated.
Oh, is there one more ad somewhere? Does it work with the Banshee Pulse? Well, it should. I unfortunately can't try it out because I don't have access to the Banshee because I don't have Gunner unlocked. But I think it would because Banshee does pulse enemies to the best of my knowledge. Well, and it just says anytime you use a pulse skill, so it should. I wonder how that would work with the... Hang on. Oh shoot, I spawned more of them. We'll test it after. I wonder how that works with the remote pulse. Would it happen every time it sends one of the waves out? Or is it just when you activate a pulse skill? The thing with the Night Watcher that's so good, though, is that you can have it repop so often. That's not something you can really get on any other piece or any other variant.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ow. Too bad I don't have the gloves on anymore. There we go. What's up, Phoenix? How's it going? Three favorite things so far? That was pretty fun, what we just did. I would say exotic gloves, the new gear set, and I don't know if like I can say modifiers in their entirety, but specifically that burn one is really fun, and just the general way that the global works. I would say those three. Does this work in PvP? Modifiers are disabled in PvP. There's the bug in the live game right now where they're working in conflict, but that is a bug. And it should be fixed on Tuesday, to the best of my knowledge. So no, that won't work in PvP. I want to try with the remote pulse, and then we're going to do the foundry build that people were talking about. Well, what is the wording of this? Affected by pulse. No, it should be any pulse. So the remote pulse would actually be good because the range... Only 15 meters? You can't get that to go up? Well, let's try it. We'll go here. Good lord! Hermes found his wallet with the $50 donation. Thank you, dude. Alright, I have to do it in the voice. Hang on, let me get a water drink. This donation is sponsored by NordVPN. Staying safe online is an ever-growing difficulty, and you could be exploited by hackers. NordVPN allows you to change your IP address, making you harder to track, securing your privacy. Thank you for the 50, dude. That is beyond generous. And then after he just drops a, hey guys. Thank you so much, man. And then he says, disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by NordVPN. What? You misled me. Thank you, though, seriously. That's above and beyond, dude. In your honor, we will now see how many enemies we can burn at this control point. That's our current objective. How you doing, though, dude? How's your newfound fame after people have been trying out the Warlock?
Serious trauma detected.
I got some very good reception. People were liking that build in the comments. That build might actually soar with some of these new skill-based modifiers. So let's see. Let's try this right now. If we drop this in here. So in theory, when they get scanned... Oh! Look at that. Every time it does a wave... Oh, except it didn't do it there. Is it only going to be the first one? Let's see. No? Oh, that's true. I forget it's a chance. That's my fault. I forget that it's a 50% chance. But if I activate this, it should be 100%. In theory, because I just doubled the effectiveness with my active mod. Maybe that's not how it works. So in theory, you could spec into like a remote pulse build, and every time the wave goes out,
Hostile control point nearby.
it would do it that way. Now the seasonal characters are a thing? No, they canceled seasonal characters. That is not something that will be coming to the Division 2. I kind of want to run another control point just for fun with that build. And then we'll do the thing. I should do voiceover work. My voice is strained enough just doing this channel. But I appreciate the compliment, Jesse. That's kind of you to say. Isn't next season supposed to have the new DLC called Brooklyn? So they announced this week that the DLC has been delayed out of year 6. They've not given us a new date. Most likely that means it's coming in the summer with year 7 season 1. But we don't know that for certain. But yeah, it has been delayed. But they did reveal it. There are some key art that I showed in my video from yesterday that you can check out if you're so inclined. But the DLC is going to be called Battle for Brooklyn, which I think is a pretty sick title. So yeah. Whoa. I just teleported. Y'all see that? But yeah, that I said this earlier on in the stream, but my video yesterday of the dev stream recap and the DLC reveal is my like fastest growing and viewed video ever. It's at, I don't know what it's at now that I've been streaming, but this morning it was at like 45,000 views in 22 hours. Really insane.
Medical assistance needed.
So, alright, let's check the... I want to make the Foundry build now and try that. Puns and pros, I'm normally on Xbox, but I'm on PC right now because that's the only way to access the PTS. Dalton, I don't know for sure. I would think it might be intended because that would be pretty... Like, if you think about it, that would be pretty busted if you could deflect damage and heal yourself and all of that. So I wonder if they maybe intentionally stifled that, but I don't know. I'll try and inquire. So what people wanted to try was a Foundry build, then incorporating the new exotic. We'll use the claws out for... Oh no, that's melee damage. What's the one that gives you... Isn't there a named item that gives you shield health? Here we go. The Forge is what I was thinking of. So we'll do incoming repair. And then... That was a pretty bad roll, though. I don't know, I'm trying to think. So I probably want Foundry, chest, and backpack. And then we'll do the Forge. And what do you guys think the last piece should be? I could do the Motherly Loves for more skill health? This counts for the shield, doesn't it? I think that should count. We're gonna want crit stuff, I think. Repair skills? Probably not, because that won't count for another thing. I won't be able to run the Artificer, unfortunately, because I don't have access to Technician. But yes, ideally that would be like the best thing to run there. Okay, I'm apparently not going to get what I want there. Joe, we did use it earlier, but that is what we're going to use again right now to test out. The rolls don't matter a ton because I'm mostly just testing out the shield survivability potential, but it would be nice to be able to do at least a tiny bit of damage. That's a max armor roll. That's nice. No, we need knee pads. I'm kind of curious to see this. I feel like it's has the potential to be decent, but we will find out. How was the new exotic SMG performing with Hunter's Fury and modifiers? Decently. It's just your damage lacks a little bit since you don't have anything going for it talent-wise, like on the gun. But I think you could definitely make that work if someone wanted to do that. Okay, these all came with nothing I want. But we'll run those. So we've got that. We're going to put this on. I don't know which of the 3 available specs I have would be best. Probably still Demolitionist. Because this at least gives me some of those things. So we'll keep that on. I don't think I'm able to... Oh, do I have the blueprint for this? Because it has swap speed on it, which is not great. Is it going to be in this list? Oh, it is. Perfect. Let's get one with damage targets out of cover at least. Very excited about the True Patriot changes mentioned the other day. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we'll still be waiting a little bit. Sounds like that might be update after this or something like that, but I'm glad it's on their list for sure. Since I'm on PC already, can't wait to try out the Warlock and the PTS. 100%. I mean, seeing the modifiers, I think it should be really good. I would be so far behind if I began to play the skin. It's been a solid 5 years. The Division 2, I mean, I won't say, it's perfect, because every one of these games has a certain component of grind to it, but it does a decent job at not putting newer players or returning players too far behind. Part of that is that there's no gear score, so once you hit the max level, any gear is essentially just as good as any other gear. There's also a lot of ways you can farm stuff really quickly. So I wouldn't let that 100% discourage you, but yes, obviously there has been a lot that's released since then that I want to look into. I'm just going to stick with Damaged Armor, I think, instead of going on and on and on. What are we looking at stat-wise? 44. Maybe I do 1 crit chance roll, and I'll put on 1 crit chance mod. And then the rest can go crit damage.
Could probably make some string out of old plastic bottles. Might come in handy.
That's also crit chance, so we'll swap our mask back. I need chest piece stuff. There's no reason not to do armor, so we'll do that. Actually, no, that's fine. So I need chest piece, crit roll, holster, 4 roll. Crit chance, no, I need crit damage. I really want them to buff Pulse at the base level. It went from super useful to near useless. The fact that you have to use Heartbreaker to make it viable. Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, the Pulse in Div 1 was super iconic. Obviously, it was very fun. And feeling a taste of like it being better with the modifiers in this PTS is definitely quite fun. Let's see, and then I just need a core. No, I need armor. What am I doing? Let's do Picaros. Perfect. Oh, I already had this waiting. Tough. What's up, Harry? It seems pretty fun. We tried it a little bit earlier. We're going to give it a better go right now to really lean into its talent. So let's find out. Put armor on here. 53. Only 53? Well, let's rock one more of these. Yeah, because that gets us right to 59. We'll do this. Omega Legion with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Said the Division hunters follow the rules of Assassin's Creed. Example, hunters stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent, hide in plain sight, never compromise, nothing is true and all is permitted. That's a funny comparison. I mean, they really will just stand up on a rooftop until you see them, and that's when they run away. Thank you so much for the $10. That's very kind of you. How crazy would it be if an Assassin's Creed game you were like either in the present day stuff or something and you just see a hunter in the background? Okay, I just need these with a crit roll so I can do armor. Do more to 500. Too funny, Roger. Ooh, max crit chance, perfect. Yeah, super appreciative that we still have 500 people in here hanging out. Thank you so much, everybody. If you have not yet hit the like button and you want to, we are coming up on 500 likes on the stream, which is wild. That might be close to a record. I don't know. But thank you all for being here. You're welcome. And I was thinking of Division 2 hunters. Division 1 hunters don't care. They execute on sight. Well, it's really just about who Cal tells them to go after, right? Because if he says, you know, go after a division agent or whoever else, they're going to do it. But that is a funny comparison. Alright, this is mostly looking good. I need to take one crit chance roll off. Does that get me under? No, I'm still over the cap. Okay, really quickly, I just need a backpack damage roll. We're almost ready to try this. Bing and said, here's my question, how long until Rogue has this PTS guy maxed out? Well, the PTS is going until Wednesday. Let's go as long as I can. Ideally, I just need to, at some point, put a little bit of work in on the main PC account, so I have some stuff, but that requires time, and time is a hot commodity. $56. I'm gonna leave it at 56 and do all the rest crit damage. No reason not to. Can anyone do PTS? If you're on PC, yes. It's only available on the PC platform, but if you own the Division 2 on there, you can download it for free on Ubisoft Connect. All right, 56,106 on Foundry. We have 6 blues. We have maximum, well, I won't say maximum, but we have as high shield health as we're going to get right now. This would be even better if I had Firewall unlocked, because I could use the version that has damage and put that stuff on there. But this is the best we're getting for now. Here, I can craft a few shield mods really quickly.
I'm all out of stock, but if you need to craft something, I can help you out. I'll see you another time.
Yeah, I think that is part of the benefit for sure, Dalton, because it's when you start factoring in expertise and everything, obviously things go off the charts, so there is benefit to it for sure. The only annoying part is then when I'm trying to like make videos or make a point and I don't have the the things I need, but I can live with that. All right, perfect. We got a bit more
Could probably make
shield
some
health there.
old plastic bottles. Might come in handy.
Let's see. What do you think, guys? Anything else I'm missing? My shield's got 7.6 million, and this will heal it up in theory. We'll see. The thing is, I wonder if I will have enough damage with this to actually sustain the thing. What people are wondering is that can be compensated by Foundry, and you essentially are just like a walking tank then. But I think its bug didn't work for me, but if you go all striker DPS face tank, it's OP. Yeah, so we'll see. I think we're good. Now again, where do I want to actually test this out at? Do my control points reset automatically, or did I at some point do it on my own? Because I had some of these cleared. Weird. Let's do this one.
Hostile control point identified.
The MP7 looks pretty sweet, even though this like red laser thing is crazy. I'm not even sure like why that's there. I mean, it looks cool, but they've got that. Oh, I forgot to. Do we want to do this without modifiers to begin with? I feel like that might be safer. And by safer, I mean just to see how it functions, and then we can try it with modifiers. Just want to go inside to make sure they fully deactivate. All right, now let's do it. And I'll turn them on after this then to see how that goes. We're just gonna go full base tank. Ooh. I'm getting healed by a decent amount. The shield, on the other hand, not quite as much. Although someone, Bacon was saying he thinks it's bugged. Like, you don't think the shield is getting the full healing from Foundry? Yeah, I don't know. That's not quite feeling what I would hope.
Serious trauma detected.
Fuck! Can't dry now.
Shield's getting healed. Doesn't seem like you're doing enough damage. No, I see it's getting healed. I just can't tell if that's from Foundry or from the perk of the Oxpecker. Let's see if I. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to differentiate the two healing sources. I guess, let's see. Right now I have no Foundry stacks. If I can get one to push me up here. Oh, shoot. It's hard to get him to not shoot you. So, no Foundry stacks. No, I do have them. That's tough. Would Foundry normally be healing it when it's put away? Need DPS shield healing? Yeah.
You want to see what I can do?
Yeah, I think it'll be better with damage. Problem is I don't have any... You can't craft Striker on here for whatever reason. We can try with Umbra, though, like people were saying. Let's do that. Here, I'll just let them kill me. Let me get out of the hive. There we go.
Medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
Let's swap to Umbra and try that.
Vital signs 0.
I haven't been saving these builds properly. I didn't save my Umbra one. Let's keep those two if we can. And do... Well, no. I probably want something like this. And I'll get Umbra gloves. People kept saying Foundry for the SMG. I didn't really get why. Well, in theory, if it was all working properly, it would just be a really strong, like a pretty strong tank set. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it quite has the potential given the lack of damage. Wait, I can't craft a Striker glove. Why can't I do some of the rest of it? Am I just blind? Glove and backpack. Oh. I swear that was not there before. I swear my life. The Striker blueprints were not there earlier. Let's do Striker. That seems way more fun. Okay, we've got that. We can do 1, 2... Yeah, we'll just do Striker in the 4 other slots. I swear Striker was not there earlier, and I was very confused by it. Or wait, is this the one I'm seeing? There's no Striker chest. Well, I know you can anonymous. Like on my main account, I have the blueprints in every slot. It was just on this PTS character I didn't. But yeah, I don't have the chest blueprint. All right, Umbra it is. I'll have to farm a Striker chest later for my own my own testing. Perfect, crit damage. I'm over the cap on crit chance, of course. Still at 60. Still at 60. Really? Oh, because this gives me 15. So that's 30. 45 from Umbra. 8. 53, 55. I'm actually... Oh, and the Shade Watch. Okay, well, it's close to being fine. I'm just going to leave it there. It's okay. I'm just trying to see in general how this works. I think that's good. Again, these are kind of rudimentary setups, but we're just seeing in general how it does. We go against Outcasts, why not? I asked a question earlier, I'm sorry. Can you possibly resend it, man? Because my... Well, no, I can do this, hang on. I'll find it. Given how powerful the Black Tusk is and how wide their influence stretches in the Division universe, do you think they'll still be present in Division 3, or do you think they'll move on from them? Well, given what... Have you read all the books? I don't remember if you finished Hunted or not. Read the book. So, given the epilogue of Hunted, I would say yes. But that's only if they want to do that for Division 3. I mean, the team making 3 is different than the one making 2. So it kind of depends on who the narrative people, or what the narrative people from each team want to pursue, I guess. But timeline-wise, it would seem to make sense. Should probably actually build my stacks up. Oh, I didn't turn on modifiers, which I was going to do. We can do that after.
Okay. Sure.
Oh,
Serious trauma detected.
that hurt.
Agent down.
The look of this SMG is just crazy with the the lasers.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Hostile broadcast picked up.
So yeah, it's definitely staying alive a bit better now. You really have to throw it away when you're not using it, though, otherwise that passive tick will just take it down. I feel like this will work best with Striker. Simply because of how consistent Striker's damage output is. Yeah.
Signs critical.
That's fine, but I don't love that.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I'm just gonna let him kill me. I want to reset and turn on modifiers there.
Detected. Serious trauma detected.
Alright. Unless there's any last things that I've not yet tested, I want to do this one last thing. And I think we might sign off for now. But let's do this. I want to put on the Forge. And then we'll get a Hunter's Fury mask real quick. Unless I already have one. Oh, I do. Then we'll put back on the Ox. That's putting me over the cap. Peek on the talent, yes. This is what the talent is. So when you have a shield out, you lose 10% of its health per second. But for every bullet of damage you deal, it repairs 25% of that to the shield. So it's meant to be like a get in their face and your shield won't die if you're dealing enough damage type of thing. But the question is, can we make a build good enough to support the talent there? I need crit damage on the gloves.
Good to see you.
Yes, Karn, in a perfect world, Firewall would be best, but I unfortunately don't have it unlocked on the PTS here. I would have to go through all the stages of the field research. Yeah, I'll definitely, Bacon, I'll try that out over the course of the weekend. I'll get a striker chest and do that for sure. Okay, there we go. We got crit damage. I need to start deleting some stuff. Oh, you're good, Karn. No need to apologize. I mean, ideally, I would have all this stuff unlocked. I've just been lazy on playing my PC character. Still at 60. Oh, wait. What's my mod here? For damage. Maybe I need to put on Walker instead. Let's see. 10. 18. 33. 48. Yeah, there's just too much. Oh, wait. I have it rolled here. There we go, 59.7. I was like, I gotta be close. Oh, I need to put the mods back on too. So we're gonna turn on modifiers now. I'll run it with... Oh, glitched out a little bit there. With overdrive. I want the shield one, which increases the health. I want the crit healing one. I guess we already had that on. And the last one doesn't matter a ton. I guess we can do that. Then I just need to put these on. Okay. Let's try this. And see how that goes. We passed 500 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. Again, this has been an insane stream. Absolutely insane. Can't thank you all enough. Unfortunately, Stalker, I don't have access to all that stuff. I don't have Memento or any of the other exotics, so things I'm able to unlock over the course of this PTS, I'll for sure try out. Other stuff, I'll have to wait for the live game. Alright, let's see with Hunter's Fury and modifiers how it does. I'm just gonna max this out right away. Oh, it's bugged. Never mind. That's unfortunate that that's still there. I want to reset then.
Medical assistance needed. Agent
Heal me.
incapacitated.
My people don't know what just happened. My tactical, or my active modifier did not go off. Oh, unless it was on cooldown. Actually, that might have been completely my fault. That might have not been a bug. I actually didn't look at the cooldown. I just assumed that it was ready to go. But they might actually start them on cooldown. No, but it said activate. Let's see. Okay, the thing at the bottom makes it look like it's coming off of cooldown. Sounds good, Stalker. I appreciate it. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? I keep putting myself right in the middle of everything, and then I'm surprised when I get shot to death.
Agent down.
Again, that was hardly the game's fault. That's mostly me being dumb. Let's get up here. If I can. No, I'm so dead. Alright. One more try. Let's not run straight up to 20 different elites.
Danger.
Hang on. If I can at least start with a little activity over here, I can get my Hunter's Fury and modifier buffs going first. Let's try that. Is there something spawned here? Yeah, perfect. Can you show the new bag? We looked at it in inventory, Leonardo. I don't have a great... it requires us really being in like group content to effectively test out, so I don't know if we'll really be able to do it this stream, but I will do my best to test it out before the PTS is over, absolutely. Are we got an open world boss here? There we go, start building a few buffs. So this is healing the shield better. Ugh. Again, I'm probably not using this in the best location or content. Oh my goodness. Let's try a mission instead, perhaps? Or I could just choose a better control point. Again, I do think it partly, you might need Striker to compensate for the lack of there being a damage talent on the weapon. Yes, bad guy. I have 350 currently because I own Woney. If I had the year one pass, it'd be at 400. So the extra stash base is live. What has Striker? Oh, DZ South does. Let's run a mission. Let's run Lincoln real quick. Nova with the 5. What are you doing, man? I should be paying you for all the help you give me. Thank you. PTS vibes are lit. I would say. Thank you, my guy.
Secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces.
Definitely not needed, but I appreciate you.
Direct threat to the campus.
All right, let's try this. Last attempt here. I just need to build a little bit of damage. Yeah, this is keeping the shield alive pretty reliably, I would say.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving
Now I'll
south.
pop my
There's a gate between you.
active in this
It
next
looks close
room.
from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Striker did work. Yeah, I want to I'll farm a chest and I'll make sure to try that. Let's see, I popped overdrive, so now I have maximum stacks of the modifier. Yeah, this is obviously feeling better, but I do have full modifiers, so that's... You gotta keep that in mind. No, don't restock, keep going. So this I'm just doing damage before they even really damage the shield. I think the problem with this talent conceptually is that if you're playing a damage shield build correctly, they're not hitting your shield usually enough to kill it. But if I'm building tank stuff to really spec into the talent, then I don't have enough damage to counteract the talent itself. So I don't know. I'm sure it will be good in certain cases. But it seems like it might need a little bit of finessing.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Alright, but yeah, the mission worked a little bit better. Look at how fast I'm running. Zoom. Cupid with the 10, thank you so much. Let me clear this room and then I will fully read that. I'm gonna try and retain the buff while I have it since we have a few spawns in here. But yeah, like, the thing of this is I'm not even really using the talent. I have enough damage that I'm able to kill them before anything really matters, so... I don't know how I feel about that one fully. With the 10, thank you, dude. Hey, Rogue, I'm a new sub to your channel. Been watching a lot of your videos lately. I've been playing since Div 2 came out. Do you think that they will actually follow through with Div 3? Thank you very much for the dono, and thank you for subscribing as well. I appreciate it, man. Do I think they will follow through with Div 3? I think the only thing that would impede Division 3 coming out is somebody buying out Ubisoft and deciding the Division is not a worthy project to continue. I think if things stay the way they are with Ubisoft's management, I think that Massive, despite what people want to say about how Outlaws and Avatar did, Massive is still a very integral studio to their overall operation. They control Snowdrop and Ubisoft Connect, which are both hugely important things to Ubisoft's entire ecosystem. And I think the fact that Julian has now been put in the executive producer role is very significant. I think it means that they're investing more into the Division franchise, and that's what we're seeing with the DLC. And from my understanding, Division 3 is currently a very big priority over at the studio. But if someone were to buy them out and say, well, if someone were to buy them out, then it's fully up to them, and we don't know what their objectives might be, what they're trying to do with the company. I do think that most companies that buy Ubisoft would see value in the Division franchise because, like I talked about in a recent video, it's a proven live service title that has an established and dedicated fan base, and that's something that a lot of live service titles are struggling with right now, at least new ones that companies are trying to do, is that they don't have that audience that's committed to it, and therefore they don't last very long. But Division is proven to have a loyal fan base, even though there's been a lack of real content and support for this game for a while, you know? So I would be hard-pressed to see a company buy out Ubisoft and not want to, in some form, still continue on the Division's development, but at that point you're getting into like two or three layers deep of speculation on who would buy them, what they would want to do, all that stuff. So my base answer, yes, I think they'll follow through, but as always, anything's possible, and we'll see what happens. But thank you very much for the donation and the sub, man. I appreciate it. Why am I running so fast? It's the modifiers.
That should keep
Once you get to full charges, you start zooming. I'm gonna pop overdrive again, fill that up. Oh, he was right on me.
Go on ahead.
Yeah, so, you know,
From the campus is taking position.
again, I think it's kind of weird that you're trying to build for damage and then the talent doesn't get used that much, but I think there's potential with that thing.
We would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Well, on PlayStation was doing Roosevelt, and I think the Invincible Chungbug is back.
We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and
Okay,
eliminated a
I'll try and look into that, Echo.
You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
Sounds good, Bacon. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up here. What's the final reward of the journey? Currently, it still shows the same one as last season, but they confirmed that there will be a new reward. That's just a placeholder, so we don't yet know what the new one will be. How's the new exotic? Is it stronger than the Dark Winter? Damage-wise, no, because it has no damage on its talent. It's more of a... It's one of those more, I guess, niche, but just like unique playstyle type of exotics. So you have to really build around it. All right, folks. Well, that is mostly going to do it for this PTS stream. We went for a good bit over 3 hours, which in the grand total of streaming, I know some people go for like 8 and they're fine with that. For me, that's a good, decent chunk of time. So thank you all so much for hanging out. This is an incredible stream. We had over 600 people in here at some point. We have gotten over just about 530 likes, which is fantastic. Can't thank you all enough for that, for hanging out, seeing everything get tested. This is just the beginning of my PTS coverage. We're going to continue to do videos throughout the weekend and into next week. So stay tuned for all of that. If there's anything that I didn't get to in this stream that you want to see tested out or you want my thoughts on, then obviously feel free to leave comments on any of the videos. You can jump in our Discord. You can do whatever. But yeah, folks. Nova with another 5. Thank you, dude. The GG boys. Thanks, man. Too kind. And yeah, seriously, I know Postman and other people have headed out, but Postman and Tricky earlier and Anonymous and everybody else who gifted the stream, thank you so much. We had 75 new members. I know we had people like Hodor becoming a Heartlander earlier on. Very kind of you all. So as always, the donations and gifteds are beyond generous. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for supporting me. This month already, this first month of 2025 has been insane. I think we've gotten over 1 million views on the channel. Things are growing like crazy. So you guys are truly the best. Yeah, like I said, stay tuned for plenty of videos coming up on PTS stuff. And I will see you all again very soon. So take care. Have a great rest of your Friday and weekend. And I'll see you then. RogueGold out. As I awkwardly move my cursor up to end the stream. All right, bye guys.